Hola, hola. It's your girl, Erika from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start standing as your fully expressed self. As you are, queen, as is, there is no filter needed. You are fucking awesome. And I am here to remind you, I'm a confidence coach, a business mentor, a speaker, an author, and I am obsessed with women standing up, showing up, and creating their confidence. And I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you. Hello, my friend. Oh my goodness. Hi. First of all, I need to apologize. I literally was almost dead, and I didn't do an episode last week. Not because I didn't have episodes batched and planned. I was so sick. Like, I can't even tell you. I've never in my whole entire life been that sick. I literally thought I was not going to get better. It was so freaking scary. So I don't know what happened to me, but on Saturday, my son, my 10-year-old came home from school. Sorry, it was Thursday. My 10-year-old got called. The school was like, you got to pick him up. He's got a fever. He's not feeling good. So we're like, cool, buddy. No worries. Thursday. So Saturday, I got sick. And I'm talking horribly sick. I don't know. I thought maybe like it was a COVID or it was a flu or something. It was really bad. So he's sick. I'm sick. Of course, this happens when your kid coughs in your mouth as a mother. Y'all know. And then I'm starting to feel better Sunday night. And then my little guy, the little one, gets a fever, like a really bad fever Sunday night. And I'm like, fuck. So it's just like running through the whole house. My husband, luckily, I don't know how Hamish did not get sick, but he has not got it. So thank goodness. But now you have all three of us with high fevers, extremely unwell. Tuesday, I had a full day event, like in person, people flying all over. My clients were coming in for a client event for the Queen's Table, and I could not cancel that event. So I rested. Listen to me. I rested. Okay. If you know me, you know I'm a crazy person and I don't rest, but I did rest. I rested. Tuesday morning, I woke up. I was not fully who I know myself to be, but I felt so good. I put makeup on. I felt beautiful. I was like, let's fucking go. Went into the city with my husband, did the whole day. 3:30, I start sneezing. And then it's like hectic. Like the sneezing does not stop. I sneezed like 50 times. And then we left. I came home and full blown like sinus attack. So now I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I feel worse than I did 2 days ago when I was actually really sick. Turns out that I got a secondary sinus infection and basically had to get on antibiotics. My little guy was still sick. And I'm like, bro, you've been sick for like a week. It's ridiculous. So I say all that to say, I honestly was so scared last week because it was the biggest week of my year so far. Like as in, I've been on book tours, most of the year. But now back home, it was one of my biggest weeks. I had so many things on. I had lunches, I had dinners, I had events. I was flying to another state on Saturday for a retreat that I'm running for hairdressers with Hamish. So there's slide decks that need to be done. My team is asking me about things. It was wild. And I'm taking a long time to tell you this because I have never fucking been this sick in my life. And you know me, I don't play with the podcast. Like I have episodes for days and days and days and days, but I couldn't even email my lady and say, hey, I'm sick, do this. There's another episode here that you can put today because I didn't get you mine. Like I couldn't even email. I couldn't open my eyes. I was laying in bed and I was literally just going, like making noises. Like I felt like I was trapped behind my eyeballs. Like I was like, where the fuck is Erika? And Hamish my husband was so nervous. He's like, are you okay? I was like, I am not okay. To the point where I'm such a planning person. I like to know what plan A, B, C, D is. And I usually have all my plans. and I couldn't plan anything. I literally just laid. I just slept, and my son just slept. And we were sleeping next to each other, just sickly as fuck, and not eating, not drinking. I wasn't standing. It was horrible. So thankfully, the antibiotics worked. My son is amazing now. I'm feeling fantastic. I made it to Brisbane. I made it to the event. We ran the event. When we finished, we laid on our bed in the hotel and just literally were like, holy shit, I can't believe we made it. Like the day before we left, I was feeling like death. And then when we left, I was able to pack, jump on a plane, do the things. So I'm really sorry that last week there wasn't an episode. But you know, if I don't have an episode, some bad shit is happening because I don't mess around with the podcast. I love you guys and I appreciate you for listening and for being here. Unfortunately, on top of that, last week, I also heard the news that my friend Rachel Luna passed away. And if you don't know Rachel Luna, she is an angel. She's incredible, amazing woman who was in the Marine Corps, is an incredible woman in business, and unfortunately got breast cancer twice. She has been an advocate for, owning who you are, claiming your space, making money as a woman of color. She's a Puerto Rican woman. She's big on speaking about God. She's big on faith. She's big on healing. And I had been friends with her for quite some time online on Instagram. And just this year, I was blessed enough and lucky enough to have her host me in Miami for my Becoming Magnetic book tour. So Rachel was the sweetest. She's like, I'll help you find a place. Don't worry, we got this. Let me pray for you. Like she did a prayer for me because I was nervous. Like over WhatsApp, she prayed for me. Like that's the kind of person she was, and she she drove from Jacksonville to Miami, which is a 5-hour drive, to host me. Like she drove. And I was like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, I'll be there. I got you. And I met her in Miami. Hamish met her. It was like meeting a friend that I'd known for years. We gave each other a big hug. We chatted. She was incredible. She did an amazing job hosting me. And I was laying, in the living room, just on the couch, dead. And I got a message. And they were like, they just sent me the details of her passing. And they're like, I'm so sorry. I know you were friends with her. And I was just like, what? Like, I can't believe she passed away. I can't believe it because I just saw her. I just saw her in America. We just chatted on WhatsApp and I was waiting for a reply and I hadn't heard back from her. And I'm like, what's up with Rachel? She hasn't replied. And she passed away. And so, that hit me last week. And I really wanted to do this episode because I think that we believe we have time. And I know that if you're listening to this, you're not guaranteed. I know that if you're listening to this, you know that your life is precious. I know that you understand that. I know that you get that. And maybe some listening know that more than others. But I wanted to take this opportunity to really ask you to check in with yourself. Are you living the life that you want? Are you taking your life by the horns? Are you taking advantage of the fact that you're breathing and you're alive right now? Like my friend Rachel is not here anymore. And I don't know if she knew she wouldn't be here. I don't know if she knew, hey, next week I'm not going to be here. At this young age, I'm going to pass away. I don't know if she knew. I mean, she could have known something because she had cancer a few times and, she did her work. She knew that her life meant something and she spent her time making sure that it meant something. And I've lost my husband and I almost died a couple times myself. And so I live with this vivacious fire. I live with this energy in my soul. I'm so grateful that I have air in my lungs. I'm so grateful that I live another day. I can't tell you how hard I live my life. I live it hard and I live it well and I fucking love my life. And I was thinking about you and thinking, how do you feel about your life? How hard are you lifing? How appreciative are you of the air that's in your lungs? Are you going for the things that you want? Are you doing the things that are on your soul and on your heart? Are you going after those scary goals that you said you wanted? Are you traveling? Are you doing meaningful work? Are you spending time with people that are fucking incredible and light you up? Are you doing only what you want to do? How is your life? How are you living it right now? I wanted to give you this opportunity to check in, because when you go to a funeral, when you hear about someone passing away, when a friend of yours dies, when someone you care about is gone, it really brings it to the forefront of your mind. And I feel like it does this as a gift. It wasn't you, but it could have been. But it wasn't you. So you get another chance. But don't take it for granted, because it's really precious, this thing called life. Speaking of, what are you doing with yours? And I feel like these things happen to give us a little bit of awareness. And whether you knew Rachel or not, I would love for you to take that experience for yourself and ask yourself, are you living the life that you want to live? Are you 100% happy and fulfilled in your work, in your health, in your body, in your relationship, in your bank account, your career, business, joy, fulfillment, family? Like, how is it for you right now? 1 to 10. 1 being shit, 10 being I have everything I desire, my life is going exactly as I want it to be. Obviously, the goal is to get as close to 10 as possible. It's so precious, this thing called life. And I forget how I live. I am not a normal person. I am fucking on fire. I have so much energy. Like, even just this week when we went to Brisbane to speak to the hairdressers and we ran this full day event, like, I'm in love with the work I get to do. The fact that this shit is work, it's a joke. It's not fucking work. This is a mission. I'm on my life mission purpose with the love of my life, my husband, who is also on the same mission and life purpose with me. And our children, our children get to watch their parents do something that lights them up. Our children get to watch their parents being in love with themselves, being in love with each other, and being in love with their lives. I can't imagine being able to see that as a kid. I never saw that. And this is my life. But imagine being able to see that. And I want that for you. I want that for everyone that listens to this podcast. I want that for every human being that I can touch. You deserve to love your life. You deserve to love every second of the life that you create for yourself, even when things are hard. And I don't realize this because I think it's normal how I live. And I know it's not. I speak to people all the time. People in my DMs, people that email me, that listen to the show. I speak to women out in the streets. I speak to women at events. And I'm just like, whoa. People don't know that their life is theirs. People don't know that they are allowed to change anything that doesn't make them happy. There's no rules. Yet we live by these fake rules that we think we have to live by. The only rule that you should live by is that you need to be happy and you deserve to be happy. And your happiness matters. And what you want matters. And life is so fucking short that you should go after what you desire. If something's not making you happy, you can change it. If you hate where you live, move to another fucking country. Quit your job. Go somewhere else. End the relationship. Say no to the person. Go figure something else out. There's so much opportunity and possibility on planet Earth as a human being in 2025 and beyond that you do not need to stay miserable and unhappy. And I'll tell you, like, I had a woman come up to me on the event that we were at. And she just started crying. She's like, I saw you speak last year. You really touched my soul. I bought your books. I started listening to your podcast. She goes, I completely changed my life. I'm out on my own. I'm working for myself. I'm 23 years old. Like, my whole life has changed. And she's crying and she's like, thank you so much. And I'm just looking at her like in awe. I'm looking at her in awe that she saw me speak once and she listened. She bought my books. She took the action. She went out on a limb. She's living a great fucking life. She's 23. She's like, I'm doing it. And I looked at her like, holy shit. Like, holy shit. All because I decided to say something that impacted her. And it could have been anyone that said it, but it was me. And she took the action. And this young woman is living an incredible life right now. And I go, how many people can say that? I know too many people who are not happy in the life that they are in. And it's as if they have no choice. And like, the one thing you have is choice. If you do not like something about your life right now, I want to encourage you right now in this podcast today to change it. To say enough is enough. I'm the person who gets to call the shots. It's my fucking life. This world can be the worst world in the world, or it can be the best world in the world, right? Like, this world can suck, or this world can be great. The rain can be shit, or you can decide the rain is beautiful. Like, it's your world. And you get to choose how you see it. And anything you're not happy with, you can change. Anything. I believe that. And I go, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? And what I'm finding is the key to the joy and the happiness is being on mission, being on purpose. You know, Rachel had a mission. She wanted to help women make money and have wealth. She taught neuroscience and neuro coaching, and she was incredible. She, prayed a lot. She felt blessed. She talked about God and God's work, and that lit her up in her life. And she found a mission for herself, something greater than herself to keep her going day to day. She was a mother. Like, whatever it is that speaks to you, find a greater mission that drives you, that empowers you to wake up and jump out of bed. Like, what do you enjoy doing? What's draining your soul? What's draining your energy? What's draining your life force? Can you say goodbye to it? Can you stop it? Can you walk away from it? Can you say no more? Like, let's not do things that drain us anymore. Let's not be stuck in any places that don't make us happy. And the amount of people on the weekend I spoke to, and they were like, I need to come to your retreat, because they know at our retreat, that's where you peel all this shit off. And I'm just like, come and literally become someone else. Come and peel off the layers of the parts of you that don't serve you anymore. The bullshit layers that you have on you that are weighing you down. Because what's the alternative? We're going to get to the end at some point. We don't know when the end is. We don't know if we'll be old at the end or young at the end. We don't know when the air quotes end is. And so instead of living in fear for when we're going to die, like, live, enjoy your life. Say yes, take the opportunities, go after what you desire, say the things you want to say, chase the mission you want to chase. Like, I can't believe the work we do is our work. I can't believe it. There's no greater joy in my heart than the work I get to do. And the fact that my husband and I get to do it together, it's a joke. Like, did I hit the lottery? What the fuck? How is this my life? How is this work? To serve and help people, women in particular, to believe in themselves, to back themselves, to do their internal work, to go after what they want, to claim their space, to build their confidence. The ripple effect is huge. It's so fulfilling. And to think I worked in a corporate job that I hated. No, thank you. And so maybe you don't know how close to death you could be. Maybe you don't know what it is like to lose someone or almost die. Or maybe you do. But what I can guarantee is we will not be here at some point in time. Our time will come. And you're going to get to the end. And you're going to be able to go, what a fucking life I had. Or are you going to say, what a fucking life I had. Oh, so much I didn't get to do this. So much I'm regretting. I don't want to regret shit. And I wanted to talk about this in honor of Rachel because she really, really lived her life. She could have lived in fear, is the cancer going to come back? And I'm sure she was scared sometimes. But man, she lived. She meant something to so many people. She did something great. She worked hard. She showed up. She did her thing. She wrote a book. You know, she created her programs. She traveled. She made people feel so amazing, even in the moments where she probably felt like crap herself. And we get it one life that we know of. How are we going to choose to live it? How on purpose do you feel right now? How much joy, how much fulfillment, how much spice for your life do you have? How much energy do you have? How are you feeling about your life? What needs to change in your life? If you could change anything right now that you know is not serving you, what would it be? If money wasn't a question and you could do whatever you wanted, what would you choose? Don't worry about the money. What would you choose? What does your heart say? Spend some time with those questions, and make a plan to go towards that thing that you want. Because my love, time is not guaranteed. That's for sure. That's what we know. I want to encourage you to do this. And if this energizes you, resonates with you, gave you something, message me, as you always do. I'd love to hear from you. I appreciate you so damn much. I'm so happy I'm well. I'm so happy I have my health. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for this community. I'm so grateful for my family. So grateful for the work I get to do. And the fact that I said fuck you to the corporate job that I was not happy in. And yes to this. I love you deeply. Journal on this, please. Let me know how you go. And I can't wait to see you next week.
Thank you so much for listening. I freaking love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your ears and your energy and your attention. Thank you for letting me into your world. And thank you so much for listening and tuning in to this podcast. There are so many podcasts you can listen to, and I deeply, deeply, for real, appreciate you listening to mine. Do me one big favor, one big thing. Please share this episode or this podcast with a woman who you know needs to hear this. This is my mission on planet Earth, to serve as many women as possible so that we could show up, stand up, speak up, and create the confidence and the life that we desire. I appreciate you, my love. I will see you on the next episode.